Hello and welcome to Knit All the Yarn podcast. My name is Lisa and I live in Michigan with my husband and my kiddos. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as 72 Stitches. And this is episode 234. I got my coffee in my knitting Jedi mug. Peppermint mocha creamer. As you can tell by the sound of my voice, this week has not been great. After I recorded last week, my kids got sick, then I got sick. I am feeling a little better, but I'm still like congested. And I might be coughing. I might be clearing my throat a lot. So if you do not want to hear me throughout this when I sound like this, that's fine. Hopefully I will be back next week feeling a lot better. So yeah, I might try to make this like shorter than usual. I might just go through my finished objects and my whips and my next cast on. I might not even talk about reading and watching. I don't know how much talking is going to make me cough. So I got my water today with me in my Owala. So I have water and coffee. I feel fine, I just sound horrible, but I thought that I would make a short and sweet episode rather than none at all, since I'm feeling okay-ish. I have enough energy. I'm still knitting, so it's just more of an annoying cold than anything else. Okay, I will have all the links down below in my show notes, what I talk about today. I'll have my reading and watching down there, so if you want to check out what I'm doing, just go right down there. I'll have all the links to all the things, where I'm most active on Instagram. I'll have my Ravelry group, which is kind of dead right now, but it's there. What else is? Links to all the bags and patterns and yarns and all that good stuff. Did I say it's episode 234? I don't know if I did. And today is Friday, December 15th, 2023. I think the next episode will be on the when I record, I think it'll be on the 22nd. Yeah, so I still plan on recording on the next Friday. I know Christmas is fastly approaching. So I'm planning on recording on that Friday and uploading on Monday, and I think Christmas is on a Monday this year. So you will still have an episode on Christmas on Monday. But I don't know if you're going to watch it. It's like, maybe I should be posting on Christmas Day. It's all right. I guess everybody will be home chilling, and maybe they'll have time to watch it. If not, you can watch it on Tuesday. I guess it doesn't matter. Watch it whenever you want, but that is the plan unless something goes downhill and I get worse. I don't know. I'm wearing my Penguono today because I want to feel cozy and comfy. Penguono by Stephen West. And I will be wearing these Christmas socks today. I don't have them on right now. I just grabbed them out of my drawer. These are the Night Owl Fibers Christmas 2023 colorway. Love it. So I will be wearing those today. So that's my knitting that I'm wearing. We're going to do a back-to-back coffee and water sips today. Okay, I think that's my spiel. So I have 3 finished objects and 2 whips. And so one of them might be spoiler. We'll see. When I get to it, I will talk about it. So here is sock number 1. Oh, they look good with my Penguono. Yes. So this was, I had these cast on last week. I'm pretty sure I did. This is the Freckled Whimsy Christmas Club, the first one, December 2023. I didn't write the colorway name. I think it was... Let me look for last week's. Yep. Dear Santa, I Can't Explain. That is the colorway. I got these are DK. I used US 3s. I used the DK Weight Vanilla Sock pattern by Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. Absolutely love these. I miss DK socks. It's been a long time. These were nice. I did 10 rows of cuff and 48 stitches. US 3s. And that's that. I used the contrast for the heels and the toes. Oh, and they match. Love it. All right, this next, actually first, I want to talk about my sock. All the sock things, the needles and all that, because the rest of them are, the rest of my whips and finished objects, except for one, are socks. So I'm going to talk about the needles and all that jazz so I don't have to repeat myself. All of my fingering weight socks are knit on Chiaogoo red lace needles, 2.5 millimeter, US 1.5, 32-inch cord. I do my magic loop. 64 stitches. All of the cuffs are 12 rows of 2x2 rib, knit 2, purl 2. 64 stitches. What else I was going to say? The pattern is Vanilla Socks by Kay of the Crazy Sock Lady. Oh my. Vanilla Socks on Magic Loop by the Crazy Sock Lady. And I think that's it. So if I miss something, down below on each of my whips I have patterns, needles, all that stuff. It's down there. Okay. So these ones might be a spoiler alert. This is not my second finished object. Last week I said I put my cozy knitter socks in timeout because I wasn't feeling it. After I recorded, I'm like, let's just bang these out. And that's what I did. So they are all done. So if you're working on yours and you don't want to see the rest of the sock, look away. I mean, these are beautiful. They're beautiful. But the fade with the advent, I don't know if I like that. It's just my opinion. So if she does a fade next year, I'm probably going to skip out on it. I mean, with the way that I was feeling this when December started, I should just have one advent sock. I really should. But okay, close your eyes if you don't want to see. I mean, look at these. They're beautiful. But as you could tell, like with these greens, I think there's 3 stripes in here, and there's like 3 stripes in here, but it is just really hard to tell. I mean, the pinks, yellows you can kind of see. But that's all 24 stripes. I did 12 for the leg and 12 for the foot. And I used the mini that apparently I bought 2 minis. I wasn't paying attention when I was ordering this. One was enough to do heels, toes, and cuffs. And I still had extra. So I could have made my cuff bigger if I wanted, but I'm not about that. So yeah, here they are. I've finished them. I just went ahead and it's like, I'm done. All right, they are put away so you can look. And my last finished object. Let's get a sip of water. Gotta keep that throat hydrated so I don't have a coughing attack. I showed the skein last week. saying my daughter wanted mittens. I'm gonna make her mittens for Christmas, and I did. Look at these. These are beautiful. They match. I had to do some yarn management, so I had to cut. Some of the skein. So I just did one mitten, and I ended with the mini that it came with. So I decided to do the top of the mitten in the mini. So then I decided to do this color to finish off the thumb, because I think I had 2 rows, but still on my thumb gusset. And then I decided to do 6 rows of that, so it kind of matches the rest. And then I just did the thumb in the mini color, the rest of it. So these are the World's Simplest Mittens by Tin Can Knits. I think I used US 3s for the cuff and 5s for the rest, whatever the pattern says. These are DK weight. And this is Freckled Whimsy. This is the club for this month, December 2023. The Harry Potter Club. Magical Mischief Club. And this is the Cloak of Invisibility. So, and I did the adult small. I'm not going to try them on because they're a little short for me. Just a tad short. So I'm not going to put them on, but you see, they're mittens. They're beautiful. The only thing I don't like is that there's a lot of holes when you do your thumb, and I am not the greatest at closing that up. It looks janky, but they're still beautiful, and she's going to love them. I was able to like knit on these while she was at school and in the evenings, so I told her I'm going to make her mittens with these, so she's not going to be like shocked, but maybe she will because she didn't see me working on them, so she has no idea that they're done. So, and I'm going to give her those for Christmas. All right, and that's all my finished objects. Now we got some whips. They're both socks. We'll talk about future cast-ons after we talk about my whips, if I'm still feeling up to it. Hopefully you guys aren't super annoyed by my croakiness and all the phlegm that's going on. Here is a stitching plaza Grinch bag. These are my Freckled Whimsy Advent socks, and I have them on the 75-25 base superwash merino, and it's called Hearth and Home. I think next year I'm going to get this on DK. That's the plan. Hopefully I'll remember. So I got to the heel, and I did the heels on both socks, and I did the gussets on both socks, and then I'm like, all right, I'm going to chill. Because I was doing a strip a day, but I don't like stopping in the middle of the gusset. Like when I get to the gusset, I just want to finish it. And my gusset was 4 stripes, I think. Yep. So I am on day 17 or 16. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 16. I'm on day 16. What's today? Today's the 15th, right? Okay. So I guess this probably won't be spoiler. If you don't want to look, don't look, I guess. But I decided that I finished, I think, the gussets on Tuesday. I finished one on Monday, one on Tuesday, I think. And then I decided, all right, I'm going to put them back, put them away. And so when Sunday rolls around, the 17th, I will be back to doing my 1 stripe a day. So those markers were where I was last week. I'm doing them tandem. I don't have the mini or the scrap that I had. It's downstairs, but the gray here is Lolo did it Folsom, I believe. I think it was, I had extras from my Stephen West socks that I did over the summer. So I did the heel flaps and the gussets. Also next year I need to not be cheap and get the mini. Because I think the mini was brown this year and it would look really good with this. But gray's not that bad. Try not to poke myself. So yep, I'm going to be good, and I put these away. I have not touched these in like 3 days. So I will, and I don't know if, I did 12 stripes for the leg. I don't know if 12 is going to be enough for my foot. It was last year, but if not, I'll just do an extra stripe. It's not a big deal, but oh, I love these. So they're put away for now, but they're coming back out on Sunday. Now that I only have like one Advent sock, I'm feeling like it doesn't bother me to just do one stripe a day and put them away, because I have other stuff to work on. Also, since I'm doing the heel flap and gusset now, I won't have to do like the toes and the heels like on Christmas Eve. I think that's the part that made me want to just get them done before Christmas, because it's like I got 2 heels and 2 toes to do, and that's a lot of knitting, but 2 toes and then done? Piece of cake. So that is another plus for doing the heels in the middle. Get those heels done. So that is the plan. Also, the toes will be the Lolo Did It gray. Also. Alright, coffee sip. Maybe a water sip too. Gotta stay hydrated, man. Drink your water, guys. Alright, this is my last whip. This is barley pearls. It's an Advent bag, but I don't have an Advent sock in it, and it's okay. I wanted to use it again. So these are my Yarnable socks for December. This is the Frosty Fox on the 8515 base, superwash merino nylon. I think I had cuffs done last week. I was gonna work on these instead of my cozy knitters, but plans changed. I had both cuffs ready because we were gonna go to my in-laws, and I'm like, all right, I have endless knitting. And then the kids got sick, so I stayed home with them. So I didn't work on them. But after I finished the cozy knitter socks, I got these back out. Oh, I love these so much. All right, I'm doing them tandem, kind of. I have the cuff done on one, but I'm just knitting this one because why not? All right, so here we are. If you're curious about all my markers, I will link a video down below. This came with the Yarnable. Oh, look at, he's so cute. Little fox in socks with cocoa or coffee, whatever you want, I guess. I think I have like 20 rows and the toe. And I'm really, really close to finishing the first sock. Just went ahead and used all of the same color as my collection of Yarnable grows. If I continue on buying it, maybe I'll use past Yarnable colors for like cuffs just to jazz it up. But I only have like 4 colorways right now. 3 or 4, so I just decided to go ahead and use these. My daughter really likes these. Now, she doesn't wear... Both of my kids like stopped wearing the hand knit socks. That's why I haven't been knitting them any. Or you haven't seen me knit kid socks in a while. But my daughter's like, I really love those. So I'm like, well, I'll finish them. I'll just make them to my size. We put our foots like next to each other, like heels together, flat foot, and her toe is like maybe 1.5 inches shorter than mine. So I have a feeling like in a year or two, these are gonna fit her. So I'll make them to my size, and maybe I'll just give them to her. I'll have her try them on. They might be a little, they might have more positive ease. So I don't know. Maybe I'll wear them once, put them in my drawer, and I'll forget about them because I have bajillions of socks, and I'll just give them to her. With this, my daughter loves blues. My mom does too, but I don't think she's a fan of the superwash base. She likes the warm, crunchy, rustic yarns. So this color speaks to her too, but it's okay. So this is what I got. This is it. These will probably be done this weekend. I'm thinking because that's the only thing I'm working on now. I am tempted to cast something on. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. We'll talk about that here next. So those are my sock whips. That's my finished objects and my whips. All right, drink. Hopefully you guys can't hear me swallowing. Sorry if you can. Okay. Future cast-ons. I have been watching Kay of the Crazy Sock Ladies Vlogmas, and she's doing a Cozy Memories blanket. She's using fingering weight held double, and every time I see that, I'm like, I gotta cast that on. I really should. But I'm like, do I need more blankets? I plan on knitting a Cozy Memories for myself out of projects that I made. Just a fingering weight one. So I'm kind of toying with the idea of maybe casting on the fingering weight version on my birthday, and maybe the DK weight one like soon, out of just scraps out of my stash. The fingering weight version is going to be a lot of self-striping because I do a lot of self-striping sacks. So I was thinking maybe the DK weight one will have just variegated yarns, because I have a lot of past, what are those things called? Row 1 minis. So I don't know. Do I need 2 blankets? All right, we already have so many blankets in this house, but do I want to cast on 2 blankets this year? I don't know. So I'm toying with that idea. I don't know. What do you think? Should my Christmas Eve cast on, should that be the DK weight blanket? The DK weight Cozy Memories as my Christmas Eve cast on? It's tempting. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Should I just do it? I am starting to get the itch to work on Cozy Memories blanket. I love that blanket so much. I've made 2 of them. If you've been with me for a while, I finished one this year for my daughter. These ones will probably be both for me, so I will like take it easy and just knit on them when I want and not. Because I can finish one in a whole year. I've figured that out. If I work on it, pretty much every day and do a certain amount of squares, I can finish one in a whole year. But I don't want to put that pressure on myself. Since I already have a blanket, I don't really need another blanket, but I love working on blankets. Scrappy blankets, I love them. So let me know what you think in the comments. Should I just do that? Man, every time I see her blanket, it's like, oh, I want it. I need to do it. Okay, and the next cast on. Guess what I did? All of you, like tons of you last week are like, just find it. Just open it. Have your kids do it. You have to find that skein. So it was, I'm not lying here. So I went ahead and I picked up one and I squished it. And I'm like, that has a mini. So I set it aside. I knew it didn't have a mini with it. The next one I picked up, squished it. I'm like, that's a single skein. So I, slowly, opened it. So if it wasn't it, that I could like reseal it. And it was it. So the first one I opened was the Doctor Who skein. So it was meant to be, right? It was meant to be. I went ahead and wound it up already. So it is the Doctor. I believe it's 14 stripes, one for each Doctor. I wish she had the list of like which color is which Doctor. I don't know. I don't think I can find it. I remember I took a picture at some point, but maybe I'll have to scroll through my photos on my phone. I don't know. I bought this yarn like a couple years ago. So there's 2 skeins, 50 grams each. I love how Mustache Yarns does this. It's awesome. It makes it so much easier for tandem. And if I like start one sock and it's like, okay, I'm like half done, maybe I should cast on the cuff, and then I could just go. And I was a little concerned. I'm not, because I checked out the photo. I don't know, let's see. When I was winding it yesterday, yeah, here we go. There is one stripe. I don't know if you can tell. That gray stripe where my finger is. It has like red splotches in it. And I'm like, oh no, I got a bad skein. But as I was winding, all the stripes were like that. And I'm like, well, wait a second. So then I went on her Instagram. I scrolled until I found it. I think she posted a picture in 2019. It's probably when I bought it. And the picture that is in there has that stripe where it's speckly and splotchy. So that is not an accident. But I want to know whose stripe that was. Which Doctor that was. So I'm going to have to do some scrolling through my phone. If somebody has the picture, I know at some point she posted each stripe. Probably in her listing, but since it's not in her shop, I can't find it. But if you have it, could you like email it to me or send it on Instagram or something? Because I would love to know. I know the yellow is Jody Whittaker. That's all I know, because on her Instagram post, she said yellow was Jody. So I don't know what the other ones are, but oh my goodness. These are getting cast on once I finish my Yarnables. Yes, yes, yes. All right, that is it. Oh, half hour. I think I'm doing pretty good. I didn't cough at all. All right. I just sound bad. But we're probably going to end it here, just in case. So let me know. Should I do the Cozy Memories DK Weight as my Christmas Eve cast on? And then do my Fingering Weight Cozy Memories on my birthday, cast on my birthday. That'd be my birthday cast on. I think I'm going to do it. And then those will be my blanket projects for the next 4 or 5 years. I know I was talking about doing like knit all the scraps January 1st. I haven't decided if I'm going to do a year-long cal, 3 months. 6 months. Also, let me know about that. Should I do, because we were also going to do, we were going to do knit all the, what was it? Darn it. Knit all the MCALs. We were going to do that too. Do I do 2 year-long knit-alongs? Is that a bit much? I don't know. Oh, my foot is really tingly. Pins and needles. So those are my CAL ideas, just brainstorming right now. I mean, with my love of scrappy knitting and West knits, I probably should just do year-long knit-alongs and just like randomly do pattern price giveaways whenever I am in the mood. That sounds like fun. So yeah, let me know about that. I think I'll just end it here. 31 minutes. It's not much shorter than the other episodes. So if you have watched, thank you for sticking around through my voice. I mean, I sound really bad. That's okay. I am human and I get sick. I am pretty sure I got sick because we went to both of those, my kids' band concerts. Yeah, like the next couple days. I think the day after, I think the last one was on Thursday. And then Friday, my kids got sick. So, yeah. My kids are feeling better. I don't know how this happened, but my husband is not sick. I guess he got lucky. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else. Probably should end it here so then I can clean up my mess and then I can get back to resting and knitting and hydrating. All right. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, put them right down there. I do love reading them. I try to. Sometimes I don't respond to all of them, but I at least heart them. So if you see the little heart by me, that means I have read it. I love reading all of your comments. And if you want to ring the bell, you know, all the YouTube stuff to know when I will have new videos posted. I'm usually pretty good about recording on Fridays, uploading every Monday. But if you want to ring the bell, go for it. And hopefully I will be better. And I hopefully all of you are doing all right. I know it's getting close to Christmas time. As it gets closer, it gets more stressful. So hopefully you are able to sit down at least for 30 minutes and work on your projects today or whenever you watch this. And hopefully I will see you next week. Bye.